I came up with, moving from Billings, Montana, October 28th of 2005. I only remember that because it's like 5 months after my birthday, so I always remember that date for like ever. But it was just like within, probably the first month, I was already going to shows at Chop Suey, like when Chop Suey was like the premier spot. Like that was the spot.
Yeah, true.
I saw Swollen members at the Jizza there.
Wow.
This was back when like they were selling out shows, so it was like this was crazy energy. And like coming from Billings, like I never saw anything like that, like not even close. So like for me, it was just like, seeing all these talented people that I didn't know until like later, like probably a few months or a year later on. But all these people are like supporting each other. But I just felt like there wasn't, I wouldn't say like the proper representation, because you had like B-Mello doing street sounds on KXP. So it's like the local rap was getting represented, but I just didn't feel like it was getting represented like in these like
in the club scene,
DJ,
the nightclub.
And I'm sure there's plenty of DJs doing
I don't want to
this,
narrow it to just club stuff, because like it wasn't just doing club show or club shows, but it was even like opening for these like national artists, because there was a lot of times like when I first moved here, and it was like the trend even growing up and like being inspired to even do what I do, that cats are playing like the popular joints and not just like local joints too. So it's like shining light on that. It's just quality control. It's like I can't cuss on here, but it's like if I box with it, then it's like then I'm gonna play it. Like it's not a matter of like, I think a lot of these guys, and I'm not like calling out anybody or like trying to like throw shade, but I just feel like a lot of these DJs might just not be tapped in like that, because a lot of times it turns into like a popularity game, so it's just like if you're not feeling this or feeling that, then you're not gonna like play it. But like for me, it's always like I've just left the door open, like, yo, if you want to like send me your stuff, like cool, but like a lot of times like I'm not even like on that. Like if it's like I like it, it's like because I either support you as a friend and I think that your music is good, or like I found it like through somebody else posted it. Like a good example of that is like I'll Fight You from Tacoma. Like, those guys, that's like to me is like the most amazing thing that's came out in like the last 5 years. But those guys will probably kill me for saying that too. But I think Chris P is nasty, and I think Glenn's nasty too. Like, those are my guys. So it's like who's playing I'll Fight You in the club? So like, I'm just I like it, and like I can make it work, and like that's the thing. It's like we can make these records work with other records. It's just how people choose to do it or how tapped in they are to want to do it.